That was solid. Let's go.
Amazing. Another small talk.
Like we never left.
Even though
Except we always leave.
always, and you're gonna leave again. But
Yes, we have a whole week. Everybody's like, "Oh, how long are you going to be here?" We're like, 6 days. And they're like, "Wow."
that's eternity.
Yeah.
You guys still stay at the same house every time you guys come, or you guys bounce around, like same place all the time?
Well, it's actually funny you say that because literally today we just signed a lease.
Today, like right
What?
before we got here, that's why we had to move it back a half.
Oh my God! Look at my
Yeah.
intuition. Let's
I
go.
know. Wild.
That wasn't even on the list.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't even put your personal business out there, but
That's okay.
that's awesome. So
But
we're
it is
semi-permanent
exciting.
in Baton Rouge,
Yeah.
I guess. That's
At
awesome.
least for the next 12 months.
At least you guys have a home base. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Is it condo, apartment? Obviously, we're not going to talk specifics, but is it
Apartment.
apartment? Nice. All right. Love it. Good for you guys.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm
Get to
so
decorate.
excited.
More time, more reason for you guys to come back to Baton Rouge. That's like,
Yeah.
there we go. An excuse. You got home base here. That's awesome. I like it. All right. So tell me, California, you guys were out there for an eternity.
Good old Cali. Man.
Round
it was a
three?
good. Yeah. Oh
is
yeah.
our third
round
year.
round 3. We did not drive this time. We flew out. Drew flew with us, which everyone was like, Drew flew here? I was like,
Wow.
what? But yeah, that was
Wait, so you
super
guys
nice.
normally drive? I mean,
Yeah.
The last
The
2
la-
years.
oh my
But
God.
this time we got there and then just rented a car, and that was really
Way
nice.
better.
Yeah,
saved a lot.
sounds like-
Saved a lot of
Guess
time.
whose idea that was?
Nice. Very
Because
nice.
I do not
Good job,
like
Taryn.
long road trips.
Let's
if
give
it's
Taryn
over,
her snaps.
you're so mean sometimes. If it's over 6 hours, I am not a fan. I don't fit well in
I was just going
cars.
to say,
That's
yeah,
fair.
you're tall. Like, of course. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was the first year when we put the back seat down? You just got to lay out the whole time.
Yeah, it was great.
That does
yeah.
sound nice.
She fit in
Yeah.
that one.
Still, but how long is that ride from here to California?
Oh, it was like
26 hours.
20. We went straight through, and it was like 27 and a half.
Drew
Drew drove the whole time.
The entire time?
Yeah.
Oh my
Last-
God. How many breaks is it? How many, do you guys break it up over a couple of days?
No, straight through. Literally
What?
switched-
Didn't even sleep.
We stopped like 7 times. That was like our first year, right? That was the first year.
Wait. He
The
didn't
second
sleep?
year I didn't do it because I was at home. And then we found out there was a tournament earlier. So I flew straight from home to California.
My God.
And then
Yeah, last year he let me drive for 4 of those hours. I gave him a 4-hour break.
and I had a 4-hour plane ride. It was fantastic.
Oh my God. Drew
But,
for the win.
yeah.
26 hours.
Drew.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What kind of
Go.
car? What kind of car were you guys in?
The
Vehicle.
first year it was just a what it was. We
Is
actually
it
took my
SUV?
parents' car.
Is it an
Yeah, 'cause
SUV
it
at
was
least?
bigger.
It was
Okay. That's what I mean. Is it an SUV or a car? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
"Ah,
no.
Oh,
SUV.
no.
SUV.
I'm looking at you and I'm like, there's no way that you were in a car for
No,
26 hours.
No.
Yeah,
That sounds like my nightmare.
Yeah. And then we just rent an Airbnb for the month.
Nice.
And we are 1 block up. So it takes us 3 minutes to walk to practice.
Seems surreal.
It's so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It's ideal.
And we
That's
get
awesome.
very spoiled.
That's awesome. What beach is it? What is
Hermo-
it?
Hermosa.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
16th Street, right there.
That's
the courts
awesome.
are already ready for us. We know the people that live right in front of them, and they're absolutely fantastic. And we just shoot them a message. We're like, hey, are the courts free?
That's
Yeah,
awesome. So
it
they
was-
check and they're like, yeah, get
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
Go.
It's kind of wild. I feel like this year we like got there, and the amount of people that we just like met as the years gone on, that it's like we get there and it's like, oh, we have a dinner with these people, we have a dinner with these people, and it was just like craziness of like so many people we had to just like meet up with. But it's
Yeah.
like so cool
Yeah.
just how many people we have met over the years.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Do people recognize you out there and know who you guys are from like AVP and just playing out there and everything? That's so cool.
Drew was saying he had people keep coming up to him like as he was like walking down the Strand. And
No.
he was like, "This is wild."
That's really cool. I love that.
But-
And you guys did some cool stuff out there, huh? You guys had a photo shoot, magazine shoot.
Oh my
right?
goodness.
You guys look all done up. Look at y'all. I remember you posted something getting all.
Oh my gosh.
We
I
had
I've-
a couple different, like, we had a photo shoot. We also had like a production day of like shooting possibly like a commercial or something. And let's just say it was our first time doing this kind of stuff.
And it was like action. They had a director, they had a director's chair, then they had like an assistant director, and then that person would talk to the person who would talk to us.
Oh my God.
And it was just screaming, and it was like, lights, quiet, cut, no, this is not right. Change this. And
Everything you see in movies and stuff, it was like spot on. I was like, this is wild.
And it was
was
just
looking
it was for a
around.
commercial.
yeah. And I was like, I don't think I belong here.
So they weren't squishing the bug. They had an actual thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There was a lot of things. A lot of people. It was literally for just a small little commercial, and there was over like probably 25 people on this
easily.
set. It was like, this is
For
wild.
just you two, or was there other people filtering in
like-
different
there was other
times?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple
But
other
we
people.
had somebody was there, and she was like, "If I can get you water, can I get you food? Can I get you this? What do you need for?" And we're like, "We're good." She's like, "Wait, seriously?
Really?
Like, you don't want me to go get you anything?" We're like, "No, we're fine."
We also
Like we ate before we got here.
Yeah.
Like we're
the photo shoot. Well, the different like
Okay, there was two
poses
different.
and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was like a legit like photo shoot, and they were trying to, I think, make us like, it was kind of like an edgy shoot. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I had never done like a like photo shoot.
yeah.
The like different positions and like just the outfits we were wearing. It was like, what are we doing? It was like, we should not be here.
We
do
were
not
in
move.
swimsuits and suit jackets. I don't know if that's giving too much away,
Yeah.
but that's what it looked like. And we were posing in so many different, like, they're very strange. And I know they have a vision and whatever they want
probably
to
gonna
make
come out
work.
amazing,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's their thing. But Kristen had to be like in a squat position for
I was
like
in like a Saigon squat.
25 minutes. It felt like.
I thought my knee was gonna explode every single time. They were like, "Okay, you can relax." I would try and like straighten out my knee, and it would take like 5 minutes because I was like, this
And then they
hurts.
would be like, wind, light, change this. And again, we were both looking at each other like, who signed us up for this?
Yeah.
And then I just kept saying, I'm like, I'm just here. I'm here to play beach volleyball. I don't really know.
And you just walk in and they do like all your glam and hair. You're like, this is so nice. I was
because
like, can
we're
I get
used
this?
to looking like boys all the time. I feel like, you know,
But I'm like,
dirt.
man, can we have that happen more often? Can they just come do my makeup? Oh my gosh.
But
I saw didn't you post something? You're like, damn, it's nice to be like whatever you
Yeah.
said something. You're like, this is wild.
the glam, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Like, I like this.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, you guys look
skin
good. That was
looks
awesome.
nice.
But you guys can't talk about what it was? Okay. When is it releasing? Do we know?
We don't know the
Okay.
exact date.
Yeah. The photo shoot is sometime in June.
Okay.
And then the commercial, I believe, will be in like April or so.
Nice.
But yeah,
That's news to me.
I like it. There we go.
keep it hush hush.
Yeah, hush hush. It's on the DL. I like it. Well, we're looking forward to it. So, yeah, your pictures were a good tease. So that was kind of cool. Can you guys talk about the podcast that you were on? Or have they
Oh, yeah,
released?
they're all
I saw
released.
one. Yeah, I saw one
Yeah.
at least.
We did. I mean, I bet on her. I also did a podcast with Carrie Potter. She's from Australia. It's like a little like Road to Paris kind of thing. And then we both did Sandcast.
I did Terry Pettit. I don't know if anybody is familiar, but he is like the mastermind behind starting kind of the Nebraska volleyball.
That's cool. Like
Yeah,
the
I think he's like the grandfather of Nebraska volleyball type of thing, and
Wow.
they have just exploded. So
Yeah.
he is absolutely brilliant. So we did it with him and my Creighton coach. So it was nice to
Nice.
be on a podcast with her again. I haven't seen her in, well, actually I did. I saw her in December at one of my teammates' wedding, but
That's cool.
It was really nice.
They were all in person, or
All in
No, all
Okay.
Yeah,
you
no.
had-
They were not all in person. Some were like
Half
virtual
and
or
half.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Very
wild
cool.
though, just while we were in California, the amount of things, like, we had all these podcasts happening. We also had like, we're working with like new sponsors and stuff. And it was wild because, so in the Airbnb, Drew stays with us for the month.
Yeah.
And I think we like earned so much respect from Drew. Every single day he was like, I don't know how you guys do this. Because it would just be like, we would go to the gym, then we'd have this meeting, we'd go do this podcast. We'd then have to go to practice. We'd get back from practice, we'd go to this dinner, or we'd go hit another podcast. And he was like, y'all are crazy. And
We would have 5 to 6 meetings nearly every day, and then we would be working. And in between all of those things, we obviously have to hit training. We have to hit lifting. And those are our two biggest things that we have to focus on. So you have to get everything out of your mind and go focus on those. But it was so hard because it was like we wanted to keep thinking and brainstorming all these ideas about what we just talked about. But then we had to practice.
Yeah. And especially if you broke up practices and stuff and you had like switching brains and times and all that stuff. Like, that's
yeah,
crazy.
no, Drew, I'm telling he said it like over
Every
50
single
yeah.
day, I swear.
You're just like, y'all, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
He was like, this is wild.
Yeah. And you guys like, and this is probably that crazy time for you leading up to Paris, you know, and that kind of stuff. And so I feel like this is going to keep getting like that. And like we did the Onyx, sports cards that we're gonna release eventually. And I was like, I think I messaged you like as a week in advance. You're like, yeah, next week. I was like, all right, they're probably pretty busy out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's just little things like that, right? Just everything's kind of happening at once right now. Yeah, it's intense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
our
great.
little-
We always say
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the
It's what you-
best
Yeah,
problem. We
exactly.
signed up to have these
Exactly.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, our shared notes where we like keep our whole schedule. It was just like boom, boom. The list for each day it was wild.
Usually we go a week at a time. We have it built out till March 14th.
Oh my God, let's go. I was gonna ask how you guys do that. So it's just a shared note
Shared
type thing,
note.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Simple. I love it.
I think it's easy. It works.
Yeah.
It's great. And then we get notified when the other person, and that's like every 3 seconds
Yeah,
that the other
exactly.
person
Like, what
adds
did you
something.
say?
And then you can go check and see what's added. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
the only
awesome.
way.
Yeah, that's earned more respect from Drew. It's like you guys are like you guys are campaigning too, right? You guys are
Yeah.
kind of putting yourself out there and that kind of stuff, and trying to get those sponsors. This is that time of year, and I guess like in this year specifically, right? Too that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So.
this is kind of like the year you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
have to like hit on all cylinders. Yeah.
I love it. What is so we got some notes here. Disneyland with slunks. Explain me.
So we signed with Slunk.
Boom!
Yeah.
I love slunks.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lila. Wow,
Lila's
sorry about
pumped
that, guys.
too.
Yeah, Lila likes
And cue the
Lila.
applause.
Wow, Lila is aggressive right there. She doesn't bark like that, so I can't see behind the things. Hey, what's going on here? Relax. What's going on there? Sorry about that. So yeah, she likes slunks. Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's
So
our
we signed
apparel
with them.
sponsor for competition.
We are very, very excited because we get to help in the design process, and I love to
Let's
get
go.
the creativity going.
We currently have like a design contest happening to help design our USA line. So like
What?
people, because a big thing with us is like just the amount of support we've gotten just from like friends, family, and then just also the amount of support we've gotten from people all over the world
Yes.
as we've like traveled. And we wanted to possibly have some people like help inspire that design or like use bits and pieces of what people get. And then like we obviously will like give them a shout out, but the fact that we will be wearing what people have helped inspire, like that's really kind of cool and was something that we felt was very important.
That's what it's all about. You guys have
Yeah.
built an incredible community. Obviously, I'm fortunate to be involved with that, and we kind of helped you guys out in the beginning. But that's kind of the whole point of putting that stuff out there, to build that community for you guys. And so I'm really because Adam was kind of telling me that you guys had something brewing, maybe with Slunks, and I was like, let's go. I hope they get that, because and again, I don't know too much about them. I just see them at the events and stuff like that, and I thought it was a super cool brand.
Yeah.
So
we love all the colors.
Yeah.
The people are great. It's like a family.
That's awesome.
So we actually did go. Kristen was just saying, I really want to go to Disneyland. I really want to go to Disneyland. The next day we go to the Slunks headquarters, and we're like, yeah, let's do a deal. And he's like, do you guys want to do the announcement at Disneyland? And I looked over at Kristen and I was like, this has to be a meant to be type of thing.
Yes,
It was crazy.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys
So
announced it at Disneyland?
We did.
Yeah, we took some like pictures and stuff,
Yeah.
and that was actually what we used as like the
Our announcement.
Very cool. In my head, when I was reading the notes, I just put 2 and 2 together that Disneyland is in California. So I was like, wow, why would they go all the way to? They went to Orlando too. I was like, wow, these guys are all over the place.
I hadn't been to like I mean, one, I'd never been to Disneyland. I'd
Yeah.
only been to Disney World,
Right,
but
right.
it was the last time I went, I was probably like 8, and I don't know. I know Disney World is a lot bigger, but going into Disneyland and walking in and seeing the castle, we were all of us were like, that's the castle. I don't know if it was just like I was that
You're all
young
grown up
and
now.
it just looked bigger, but the one in Disneyland, it was like so small. I was like,
I think
What
I
is
went when I
happening?
was like 8.
You went
And
to
that
Disneyland?
No,
Oh,
World.
World,
That
okay.
was my first time at
I'm
Land.
thinking Disney World Castle has to be bigger.
It's gotta
right?
be way bigger, or I got way taller, or
That's what I was like,
Something
everyone
tells
was
me-
smaller, or I don't.
You did get taller probably from when you were 8. I mean, probably.
But I was
no,
just
I-
like, wait, that's the castle? I was like, that's not what I remember it looking like.
yeah, that's
I don't know.
hilarious.
But yeah, that was kind of fun.
That's
And it was
awesome.
just a cool, like, get to
Yeah.
know you type of thing, because you're obviously standing in line, waiting
Yeah.
in line. So it was cool to just, like, hang out with the Slunks people. And
Very cool.
And they're just great people and like a family. And as soon as we shoot them a message, they are texting us right back and trying to get everything done. And
Yep.
it is cool.
That's nice.
It's really nice.
So that's, you said in competition wear, that kind of stuff, and then is there going to be stuff that fans can buy as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So
what?
what you got it?
You got
I
It's all.
It's still in the works.
It's in the
coming.
works.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know there's some things that we can and can't talk about, so I'm just throwing it at you guys. But
Yeah.
obviously, I know people are going to wonder that, and if they're listening to this, they're probably going to be curious about that. I want to buy some stuff for the Olympics too, so I
Oh
want
yeah,
to
so
support
you
you guys.
will be able to purchase the line.
The USA
Options.
line. Yeah.
Ooh,
So like
you can.
exactly.
So you
what,
could match us.
Let's
so,
go.
Yeah, exactly what we're gonna be wearing.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And-
I'm not
and
going to
they're
get the
making boy
bathing
versions.
suit. Okay, I was like, I'm probably not going to get the bathing suit stuff that you guys
No,
wear,
but how cool it's gonna be put into like the guys version.
Yeah.
too.
So then Drew can match.
yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be
Yeah.
matching Drew. Let's go.
Yeah.
Um,
It'll. Yeah.
very cool.
Some
So
exciting stuff.
yeah, that's awesome. Are there any other apparel lines that you guys are working with potentially that might be doing like more streetwear, like not streetwear, but casual wear stuff? Or is that not? No. Okay.
Not
Yeah.
I didn't know
Not running.
because Adam and I were talking about some stuff and he was asking about just the back end like designs, different things like that. So I just didn't know if there was anything in the works that we wanted to talk about with that end. All right, so talk to me about these U.S. We had some meetings while you guys were out there too, or
Did
what,
we have some meetings?
that's what I think.
I
There's
think at the beginning though. So we went to California. We still. At the time, we thought we had 11 slots filled for the Olympics, and you need 12 to officially be like qualified. So we go
Slots, she means tournament finish.
okay.
yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Please.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And we apparently leading up to the Olympics, the USA usually has like meetings with the teams that are like in contention. They just kind of go over the Paris thing. So it was me, Taryn, and Drew.
Paris thing, casual.
Yeah, casual.
The Paris thing. Oh, the Olympics that happen
Yeah.
every 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, so the three of us, we go into this meeting like we had no idea really what to expect, what it was going to be like, and they literally go through everything to do with the games, like where you're going to be staying, what it's all going to look like, and the entire time, like all three of us are
My
just
mouth
like,
is on the ground.
it was like, do you have any questions? And we're like, no, not yet. We're all just like, God.
I think I said, I can't breathe right now, so I don't have any questions. But I will.
Yeah. So after this meeting, it was probably what, like an hour?
No, it was 2.
2 hours. 2 hours. We all three of us get in the car and we just like sit there and we just like sat in silence for a minute and we were like, did that just happen? We're like, that was the moment for me where it was like, this just got like real.
Super real.
Yeah. It was like, whoa. And I think we all were like, yeah, that was insane. And then probably a week later is then when we found out that we actually had 13 slots. So we actually were qualified. We had like reached our 12 minimum and we were like, wait a minute, we're actually like qualified for the Olympics. It was like, what the heck?
Let's go.
And then it got real.
So that's according to the USA guidelines,
Gotcha.
which are based off of the FIVB rankings.
Gotcha.
So all the international tournaments that we could hold a vacancy with our points, and we have the minimum requirement for tournaments participated in.
Yeah.
I know that is a very...
It is so technical. I'm like, that sounds great. Yeah.
I know, yeah. But
Yeah, because World Tour Finals counts as a slot, but you
Gotcha.
don't get any points. It's
so
just
that
like,
was the best part where I was like, so last year they had 2 World Tour Finals because one was moved to January from the year before.
Gotcha.
So we played in both of those. So we played in 11 that actually qualify you for points, and then those 2 count as a participation, but it doesn't give you points. So that's why he was like, oh yeah, you guys already have your 12. He's like, you actually have 13. I said, no, I think I can count to 11, and we have 11. And of course, I was wrong, and I found out that those
Wild.
2 finals counted.
I love it.
Yeah.
wild.
So there's a lot of technicalities there, but it sounds like things are at least in the right direction. You guys are happy with where you're at,
Yeah.
to say the least.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Boom.
Long story
Well,
short.
I'm gonna start looking for some flights to Paris just in case everything
Yeah.
becomes official. But that's awesome. Congratulations, you guys deserve it. I think you guys know. Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm excited to keep following that and all that stuff. So wild.
So crazy.
I feel like it's like just so like I don't know. Again, I've known you guys for a little while, and just watching the whole journey is incredible, and I can't wait for it's July. When July and August.
July,
Yeah,
end of
July
July,
26th.
beginning of August.
Okay.
And we actually do have a fun kind of video that'll be coming out soon that kind of it shows our story
Oh, really?
down to the root.
It
Like
is
day one
crazy.
at LSU type stuff, or I guess when
A
you
little
guys start
bit,
playing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited
So
for it.
we started playing internationally April of 2022.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to release it around our 2-year anniversary of playing
Isn't it
international.
March 30th.
March 30th.
That's the premiere date.
Ooh,
so
mark your calendars.
yeah, heard it here first, man.
Let's
Because
go.
we haven't done anything for it, but there will be. This is a little teaser because there will be a ton of like little teasers coming out for it.
I love it.
We honestly watched it.
And I wanted to know what happens, and I know what.
You were sitting there.
Like
It
I
was-
was part of that.
Yeah.
It was good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we're super excited about it. And they literally, as we were watching it, we're like both like, oh my gosh, we're like tearing up.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. All
yeah,
right, we'll clip this
it's
and
exciting.
give that to you guys, and you guys can post it whenever you guys want to tease it some more. So
Perfect.
there we go.
Yeah.
Love it. So how does that work when you guys are, working on qualifying and working towards Paris and qualifying, all that good stuff? How does AVP work? Like, do you guys play tournaments and do that stuff, or?
Yeah.
Shoot, the AVP schedule got released while
Yeah.
we were in California.
Nice.
Everybody
Wow.
was at literally every single day or every other day. I swear one of the professional beach volleyball players was posting on Instagram like, just waiting for the AVP schedule, just waiting for the AVP schedule. And then bam, everything comes out and everybody starts freaking out and then talking about partners and who they're playing with and what tournaments they're playing in. So a lot happened while we were out in
Yeah.
California, especially.
So
with
there's going to be an AVP league.
Okay.
And in order to qualify for that league, you have to play in 2 of the 3 heritage events, which are like the AVP Gold Series.
Okay.
What? Why are you looking at me
How
like
would you
that?
talk with your hands?
I'm Italian, so I speak that language. I'm picking it up. I'm like, let's go.
So as far as like playing in the AVPs, we do have to stop it. We do have to play in the Huntington Beach Open, which is the heritage event, which is May. So we'll be playing in that one. That's the only one that happens before the Olympics.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's one we do have to play in order to qualify for the league, which the league is not until what? When does it start?
September 14th. I feel like I'm a walking calendar.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it's impressive.
That's pretty impressive. You know the exact date. You're like, wait, so September 14th.
September
you guys,
14th, and then it goes
Not a
for
lot.
9 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a lot of downtime after all that.
No, not at all.
No, and one of the heritage events is 4 days after the Olympics
Manhattan
end.
Beach
Oh
Open.
my God.
The Manhattan Beach
what?
Open.
Yeah.
4 days after. So, I mean, we're honestly, when people are like, oh, what's your schedule? We have a very, very rough estimate as to what we're playing, but we kind of go tournament by tournament.
Yeah.
And we know that we're playing in Doha, and we're going to figure out the next one
take it
after
from
we
there.
finish Doha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
That's awesome.
But
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy.
All right. So, and where did you say the one is in May? Sorry.
Huntington.
Huntington.
Huntington Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, California.
So one tournament, that's a
Cali.
heritage one, and then it's just all. So how many?
There's only 3 heritage events, so it's Huntington, that's in May, and then Manhattan Beach Open, that's in August, and then the Chicago,
Ooh,
AVP, which is amazing.
Same
My
time of the
favorite
year,
always.
whatever.
Yeah, same.
September.
Always
They
Labor
got
Day.
rid of Atlanta though. I'm so sad.
No, that was your guys' tournament.
That was
Let's
our
go.
place.
And were you guys gonna be going for a three-peat there, right? So how many guys?
Wait,
won?
no,
No.
Chicago is the
Oh,
3P.
Chicago's the three-peat.
Yeah, Chicago's 3. Atlanta, we won the first, then
Yeah,
didn't win, then
That's
won.
right. That's right.
Man.
But what have we been going for
Sad.
at least the third one in
Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Chicago's your move. Let's go. I already have it.
Chicago.
I literally already
loved
have
Atlanta.
it.
That
I already
was
have it
such-
scheduled. I'm going. So hopefully you guys are there. I'm getting a three-peat. Yep. That's awesome. So all these new sponsorships and things like that, they apply to AVP too and all that? Like, are you wearing this, or how does that work? So
Yeah,
you're
we're
saying
gonna
it was
be
US
wearing-
and all that stuff? Like slunks and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slunks
the
will be for
heritage.
yeah,
For
for
everything,
everything. And then I think a couple of the other sponsors that we have right now are for everything, but then there
Awesome.
may be a couple that are just for AVP or
Gotcha.
just international. But
You want to
some
talk about any of
still
those?
in the works.
You want to talk about any of those new sponsorships? Are you allowed to talk
we-
about? Again, I don't know what's allowed, what's not allowed.
It's so hard because we don't want to. We don't want
Jinx?
to break any
Or-
rules.
Oh yeah, that's what
We
I'm saying.
did
I don't
do
want to put you guys out there.
Dermalogica, this is like the most like skincare that I've really been like regimented. I was talking to her about it.
And today I looked at Kristen. I was like, "Your skin is glowing. It looks fantastic." And she's like,
Look at you
Thank
guys
you.
all glammed
But
up.
it
You guys
really
got shoots
is-
and skincare stuff. Look at
Yeah.
y'all.
Crazy.
"It's crazy
Let's
what
go.
skin does.
Yeah.
Or when you feel confident in your skin."
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually talking about that. Remember the last
Yeah.
podcast? And it was
Yep.
like, "What are my New Year's resolutions?"
Yep.
And skincare was on there, and I was like,
I said too.
Manifest. Let's go. Love it. That's,
Yeah.
what you guys do. Just manifest stuff. So what is it called?
Dermalogica.
Dermalogica. Okay, cool. So that's
Yep.
awesome. So that would be for this year. You guys have a sponsorship with them.
Yep.
That's awesome. So you guys have Slunks, obviously OGO, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
still OGO.
They're
OGO
awesome.
the best.
Them.
They're the best. And I see they give you guys you posted something recently, like travel.
have new
and
bags.
Yeah, they have new and like
yeah.
colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're awesome.
But
yeah.
They will be
don't-
coming to Doha with
Don't
me.
forget, people, use our 30% off code.
It's so good.
So you guys so if I go buy something on their website, I get 30% off. Will you guys? Oh, let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to put that out there. Make sure.
Yeah,
they know.
we are just rolling our bags through the airport, and so many people are like, where did you get those bags? And
Yeah.
we even give them our code. We're like, hey, and you can get 30% off, and you can
I'm
get
pretty
this
sure
exact
it's
bag.
BVBTKN.
Okay, I was just gonna ask what it is.
Or it's
Yeah.
TKN BVB.
Oh, the other thing we have,
We'll get it right and we'll put
Yeah,
it in the show
just
notes,
use
everybody.
one.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do
we'll
have our
try one.
TIY, our
TIY.
ponytails. They're the best ponytails. The
I
only
did see that.
ponytails
Yep.
I've been using since 2016.
Okay.
I haven't used
What
another
makes them better
ponytail.
than any other ponytail?
I don't know if you can see the thickness,
Yeah.
but it really you can measure it to your exact hair.
Style or
Yeah, like whatever you want. You can cut them. So it comes in a roll, and then you
Nice.
make however big you want your ponytail.
Nice. There we go. Okay.
So-
It's nice. And they just last. They look, yeah.
Nice.
They're awesome.
What about the water? Are we doing anything? Oh,
Still in the works.
in the works. Cool.
Discussions.
Good.
Yeah.
Discussions. Options. There's a lot of
Yes.
water out there in the world.
Yeah.
We got pictures one we're bottling. I like it. That's awesome. And then you guys wanted to make sure that I know we talked about it, but everybody's kind of helping you guys design these slunks things, right? But
Yes.
so just remind
Yes.
everybody to
Yes.
kind of
You can go
Chime
to
in. Yeah.
getslunks.com. That's where all of
Right
the
now, there is
information
a winner in our minds for the white one that got sent in.
So you guys have a
We are big
competition.
fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
So make sure, get those submissions in. I think they end on March
Third.
3rd.
Yes.
Okay. That's coming up.
But yeah, it's because we have to. It has to be so short because we already have to like start submitting designs and.
You have to
Makes
send
sense.
them
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
to get approved. So
Makes sense.
But yeah,
I love it.
getslunks.com.
Get Slunk. I was actually going to ask what website it is, but we'll put it all in the show notes too. We'll link everything. We'll find the right codes for OGO too. But that's awesome. Yeah. Is there anything else, ladies, that we want to talk about? We're at 30 minutes, so I know you guys are busy. You guys have a million things going on.
Yeah.
Signing leases, working out, doing all that good stuff.
oh yeah, we're gonna go straight to practice.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm sure you guys are. It is. At least it's beautiful today. in
Oh
Baton
my
Rouge,
gosh,
so
it's
it's really
No,
nice.
so
this week has been
nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
And in California, it's been like gross weather, so we came back at the perfect time.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
been ideal.
I remember you guys saying that it was terrible weather out there when we did our call with Onyx and everything. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Oh
wild.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
We had a
really
couple
windy.
rainy days, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, this is nice.
Yeah.
So Baton Rouge, if we can keep the weather like this,
Please.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
More.
And then also, I just want to say the Onyx Sports Cards. It's a sports cards company. Kristen and Taryn will have their first sports cards before the Olympics, which is really cool. They're really cool foil cards, and Onyx is a great brand. They're doing some really innovative stuff in the space, working with some high-level athletes. So we will announce that at some point. We haven't announced the dates when we're going to do it, but there will be a soft launch before the Olympics, and then probably post-Olympics as well. So I'm excited about that.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
How did you guys feel? Talk to me about signing all the autographs. That face was incredible.
It's still here. I don't know how my hand is still
know.
here, but
Now
Yeah.
imagine signing little stickers, because that's what these other companies do. Is they
Oh,
put
yeah.
little stickers on the cards, and it's like we had to sign these sheets, and it's like it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I can
It's
tell
crazy,
you
yeah.
we did go through and sign every single card with love.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
I
signatures.
almost you like forget like, is this how I spell my name?
I was like Tay.
Yep.
Oh no, I forgot the R.
Yep. I'm pretty convinced they give you all those cards just so they're gonna be like, all right, these ones suck. Like throw these ones away. We're only gonna put these.
Do they
Yeah.
really?
I think because like I mean, it's just human. Like I remember doing it and being like, after 400 of them, you're like, dude, no, like just like you're just like, it's not the
But
same.
then I kept being like, I don't want that one person who gets this card
Good point.
to have a terrible signature. So I was like,
I broke
every
mine into
single
4
one-
sections.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's
I'm
why you
trying
guys
to
are
make
good
it
people
look
right
good.
there.
I'm trying to make it look good, so where if you get this card, you're gonna be happy with it.
That's awesome. You know what? Because I run a collectible shop and we open these cards all the time, and I'm like, this guy gave no effort. Like, what is this? You put a line?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, come on, give me something more than that.
No,
So
people are
seriously,
gonna
kudos
pay
to
money
you.
No, mine
Yeah.
is nearly the exact same signature every single time.
That's awesome. No, I'm being dead serious. Like that really, I think it speaks to you guys and your character, one, but also from like a brand perspective, it goes a long way for you guys and the fans and all that stuff. And that's why, again, you guys are who you are. So I'm very grateful for it. I'm happy to be a part of your guys' first sports cards, and I'm excited for the launch and for you guys to do this. And everybody who's listening, make sure you guys pay attention when we're doing this, and especially the ones probably post-Olympics. There will be some personal inscriptions and things like that. So hopefully things go well, and we'll be writing some really cool shit on there. So it'll be fun. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll be back in a week and doing another one. It'll be recording, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'm sure there's going to be more craziness in 1 week.
Yes, I know. Can't wait to catch up on it. But thank you guys for doing this, and yeah, good luck this week traveling. Where are you guys going next?
Doha
Whoa.
on Friday.
End of the year.
Let's go. Okay, I like that tournament. That's fun. All right, we'll be watching and we'll be sharing your guys' success hopefully. So
Thank you.
Awesome.
yep.
Bye.
I don't know which one to look at.
Sometimes I think about it.